Ronnie Jackson, my doctor.
That's Donald Trump speaking at CPAC. And during this annual conservative conference, Trump decided to give some shout outs to Ronnie Jackson, who served as the White House doctor during his administration. And let's hear what he had to say about Ronnie Jackson, my doctor. Let's watch.
Where's Ronnie? Where's Ronnie? He was the White House doctor. He was a great doctor. You know, he was an admiral, a doctor, and now he's a congressman. I said, which is the best if you had your choice? And he sort of indicated doctor because he loved looking at my body. It was so strong and powerful. But he said, I'm the healthiest president that's ever lived. I was the healthiest. I said, I like this guy. I don't know who the hell he is at the time. I said, but I like.
I mean, look, when we talk about a Republican primary in which Florida Governor Ron DeSantis runs against Trump in the primary, I don't know if DeSantis has the entertaining ability that Trump does. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. You know I'm not a fan of Trump. I'm just keeping it real. Yeah. But the dude's funny. And
he's not as charismatic. He's not as charismatic, and DeSantis doesn't. This is why I think his strategy in Florida is so diabolically brilliant. He's trying to keep his name in the news. He's trying to keep his name front of mind. He's trying to get people to know who he is. Like, who is that crazy governor out in Florida doing this? Oh, now he's doing this, and now he's doing this. So he's trying to get his name rack up, but he's not gonna, like, in charisma, name recognition, the popularity to contest on a stage. He's just gonna get blown away by Donald Trump, just like little Marco Rubio.
I mean, just think about what was in the minds of most Americans paying attention to politics during the 2016 primaries, presidential primaries. Everyone thought, nah, Jeb Bush has got it in the bag. He will be the Republican nominee. Jeb Bush was just annihilated by Trump immediately.
He got cooked.
Right? So a lot of unexpected things happen. And so you can make all sorts of predictions about presidential primaries.
And like Jeb Bush and DeSantis has lined up a lot of money behind him. Like, he has the money is on him. He's attracted a lot of big Republican money. And again, Jeb Bush had the same thing. He had all the important people, all the kingmakers were behind him, but Donald Trump had the people. Unfortunately for old Jeb there, low energy Jeb Bush.
That's the thing. I mean, when you're up against a candidate who's as charismatic as Trump is, you're in a lot of trouble if you can't at least match that charisma. And no one on that debate stage certainly was able to do that during the 2016 Republican primaries. And Trump claims that, well, the FBI just raided Mar-a-Lago because Democrats want to ensure that I don't have the ability to run for president in 2024. Obviously, take what Trump says with a grain of salt. But I do think the Democratic machine is savvy enough to know that Trump has a speaking style that unfortunately does resonate with a lot of Americans. People think, politics is solely about policy proposals, and I wish it were solely about policy proposals. But a lot of people make their decisions based on optics, based on how charismatic someone is, based on how strong someone presents themselves to be. And I think, unfortunately, Trump is a showman, and he knows how to do that, how to present himself as like this strong, charismatic leader that can get things done. When in reality, if you look at his administration, the only thing he managed to get done really was massive tax cuts for the rich and corporations.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a record to stand on as far as his people, but guess what? He still makes the libs really freaking mad, and he still just makes people feel good. Like, if you're a fan of Trump, if you're a supporter, he makes you feel good for supporting him because he seems to always be winning and always kicking the butts of the libs. So he still got that going for him.
Yeah, I mean, look, when you don't have politicians who are actually fighting for material gains for ordinary people, what ends up substituting the important governing is cults of personality. And let's just keep it real, Republican voters love watching the libs get upset. Owning the libs has become their politics. And it's unfortunate for a lot of different reasons. In the end, everyone loses, including those who are owning the libs. But libs also don't seem to learn their lesson, right? You gotta find a way to respond to Trump's provocations in a savvier way that doesn't give Trump and his supporters exactly what they want, which is you melting down. They love the meltdowns, they can't get enough. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll see if Mayor Pete is up to the challenge, Anna.
Man, we are in a lot of trouble. We really, really are. We really are. My favorite thing about you, Waz, is you managed to find joy and laughter in every situation.
I mean, it's like just the idea of Mayor Pete on the stump trying to galvanize the troops is, if you can't laugh at that image, I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly, I agree with you on that.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.